What's going on, guys, and welcome to F1 Fridays. I'm your host Physical R9 here, and today I am bringing my first commentary on Formula 1 and the first circuit on the calendar, which is Australia, home to Mark Webber. As you can see, I'm driving in the Red Bull of Mark Webber, and basically I'm going to be giving my overview on the race ahead, the Friday practice which has happened already, what direction happening, qualifying, and the race itself. So let's get into it. Starting off with the track itself, Melbourne Albert Park, as it's known as, and the cars at the moment are doing pretty decent. The weather isn't the best at the moment, and cars are finding it kind of tricky, especially now with the tires. They're more degradable and they kind of wear out more quicker than last year. And this game footage obviously is from the 2011 version, which is the latest version, which is out. The new game is released in September times, the 2012 version, so I'll be sure to pick that up and bring gameplay on that. And obviously, being the new year, not every car is showing its true potential in Friday practice, because they kind of hide stuff, especially Red Bull. They haven't really showed their true potential. They kind of save that to qualifying, and then they produce their best outlaps and all that good power that they have in their car, and they just basically it's within their team regulations. They just basically keep out of Friday practice, don't really let the throttle go on Friday practice. They just keep it for Saturday to actually just burn it out. Obviously now the tires, the grip level will be low on the bumpy and temporary street circuits, as the circuits take time to rubber in, because the tires need to warm up and get to the right temperature. Especially the weather now, the forecast isn't the best now in Australia, so the tires ain't really working as you would expect for the drivers, and they're kind of complaining in a way, because it's taking more time than usual to warm up and really rub into the circuit. A slippery track and new unproven cars, we may see a few damaged cars and red-faced drivers and team outfits. There's new cars that have been implemented for the new year, because there's new updates, new all-round mechanical changes and designs to the car by the designers within the car specialism, and the range of new regulations which have left the engineers new challenges. And new duck nose will appear on most of the cars to adhere to new safety measures to protect drivers from lowering the nose. Obviously the front nose can get lowered for more downforce and more straight line speed as well. As well as the curves and the DRS. Obviously DRS being the letterbox which opens at the back to give the maximum speed on in a straight line. And the first practice we'll see drivers adhering to a strict program of a set number of laps. They'll be testing new parts. Obviously Friday practice is all about trying to get the right stuff, right tires, right temperature, the car balance, the downforce, all that kind of nitty-gritty stuff which needs to be addressed before the actual qualifying. And the tires now, with Pirelli tires, drivers are getting into the groove of the Thai Albert circuit now, because the tires have a real big effect and they really do degrade, as I said. And apart from that, practice so far, Jenson Button posted the fastest lap in the McLaren Mercedes, if you are unaware, followed by his teammate Lewis Hamilton, who wasn't far off, with 3/10 off, and then followed by the all-time great Michael Schumacher in third, and then Ferrari, Fernando Alonso, then Mark Webber and Nico Rosberg, and so on and so on. Obviously Red Bull are keeping to the plans of not really showing their true potential at this moment, because they just want to keep that, as I said before, under their skin, so they can just suddenly just pop out with a brilliant time, which they're known for, because they don't really show what they're capable of. That's kind of like a secret to them. They'll basically post it and then that's it. If you can catch us, then catch us. That's what the Red Bull driver is doing, especially Sebastian Vettel. He is the #1 driver for Red Bull, and he finds seconds that other racers just cannot find, and I'm hoping this year is going to be a much more bigger challenge for Sebastian Vettel, because I'm hoping Lewis Hamilton, who's known for his aggressive drive, he can, don't get me wrong, he can get into that pole position. And I really don't want Red Bull dominating this season as much, because they've really been dominating for the past 2 seasons, and last year was an absolute whitewash from Sebastian Vettel, and full credit to him. He just was driving out of his skin. He was in a different league basically to everyone else, so props to him, because he was going absolutely out on the other driver, and then they just had no answer for him in qualifying, on race day. Obviously from the previous year when he won it, and just about won it in the last race, I think it was Abu Dhabi, and he learned from his mistakes, because you can see in the second season he wasn't giving up easy victories. He was concentrating more, obviously maturing more the driver. He was more into his gameplay, and he knew what he was doing. So obviously each year you'll be learning more, and you'll be understanding the track more. So he's matured as a driver. Obviously he's really young, and he's just getting better and better, and obviously he is German, so Michael Schumacher's always there giving him a hand, just giving him some direction, you know, helping him out, and obviously he's just delivering every week as he was doing last year. So hopefully that will continue, and hoping the Ferrari get into the mix of this as well, so that it's more of a challenge from not just two kind of driver sides, because I don't want just the McLaren team and Red Bull just battling. I want Ferrari in the mix, I want Renault in the mix, and Mercedes. Obviously they'll be fairly quick around this circuit, so we could expect something from Mercedes as well. So I want it to be like a full-on battle with the top drivers. Obviously the 6 world champions in the race, obviously this season, that being Sebastian Vettel, Jenson Button, Lewis Hamilton, Fernando Alonso, and Michael Schumacher. And the only 2 that really from the top 2 teams is Felipe Massa and Mark Webber, who are yet to win. And obviously Mark Webber ages against him, so he really needs to get on the move, and he really wants to make a difference this year. So hopefully he gets a chance, and especially at his home circuit, it's no better way to start off with a victory on your home circuit. And as you can see in my race here, I'm following Jenson Button, or I'm in the lead at the moment, I'm not sure. And this was like kind of my prediction. I got a feeling that it might be between Mark Webber and Jenson Button come this Sunday at Melbourne, because obviously Jenson Button has previous history on this track. He's won twice on this track, so I'm guessing he's going to be near enough in the front row come Sunday, especially in qualifying tomorrow. So I'm hoping that Mark Webber gets a real opportunity to excel in front of his home crowd. And give me your inputs on the videos, guys. If you like the video, obviously leave a like, comment, give me your input on who you think is going to win, and what's the possibilities of them winning, and anything really that relates to Formula 1. And I'll see you on my next Formula 1 commentary, which will be next week. Peace out.